welcome back to the show. Ah, Texas, home of great barbecue, great football, great theater teachers, and German heritage. What, you didn't know that there are several large German immigrant communities that reside in Texas, such as Fredericksburg, New Braunfels, Schulenburg? Well, they do. And while McKinney lies a bit north of those communities, the German language and culture are still well appreciated and studied by some students at McKinney High and McKinney North. Here to give us the scoop on their German programs are Silvia Doering-Hall of MHS and Cynthia Povliches of North. Welcome, ladies. Welcome, Frau.
Frau, yes,
Frau.
yes. Welcome.
I'm so glad to have you. Okay,
Well,
Miss Doering-Hall.
Doering-Hall, yeah.
And Miss Povliches.
Yes, thank you.
It rhymes with sandwiches, you said.
That's correct.
Okay, well, let's start with you. You're over at McKinney North, is that right?
That's correct.
Terrific. And how long have you been there?
This is my 6th year at North.
Okay, and you're teaching German all day long?
All day long, yes.
What classes do you teach?
German 1, German 2, German 3 pre-AP, and German 4 AP.
Now, you probably have the most sections of German 1, is that right?
Yeah, 2 of 1, 2 of 2, and 2 of 3 and 4 combined. So.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's great. Well, and both of you ladies have a program that it's a one-woman show, right?
Yes. Yeah, do not let us forget our colleague at Boyd, Mr. Chris Calder,
Okay.
who also covers all the levels.
That's
And he
terrific.
has the most of the students, actually.
Oh, no kidding.
Mhm.
That's great. And you both are responsible for your German clubs as well. You're advisors for those clubs.
Absolutely.
That's
yes.
great. And tell me about the courses that you teach at High.
Well, we have the same levels,
Okay.
all 3 high schools. So it works parallel. We work together a lot. We have common syllabi.
Yes.
And we all are the only German teacher on our campus, so the kids are stuck with us. But it's really wonderful because you get to know them, and it gives you a sense of community.
And your class
Very nice.
sizes vary as far as some of them are full and some of them are a little bit more. You've got some one-on-one that you can work with students.
Yeah, absolutely. We have one-on-one contact with our class students. Mostly, I guess our lower levels are bigger classes than the upper levels.
Absolutely. That makes sense. Tell us a little bit about what your background is. Where have you come from coming into this? Because this is really unique certification. I mean, you can't find a number of teachers that can say, yeah, I'm certified to teach German.
I started out just like all of my students started out. I started taking German in high school and loved it, so I moved on from there, went into college and took it in college.
And family, are you of German descent?
No, I don't really think so. I mean, I guess I could be. There's a mishmash of everything in there, but
Sure.
my name is actually Polish-Lithuanian, so it's not German. Don't want to confuse my students, but
Sure.
But yeah, anybody can take German and then go on to be a German teacher if they want to. You don't have to be German.
Right. No, of course, yeah. And now, Ms. Doering-Hall, that is true in your case.
Yes.
Well, if you look at it, I only can claim 25%.
Okay.
But I was born and I grew up in Germany. I got educated there, and I actually lived the first 36 and a half years of my life in Germany and was a teacher in Germany in my previous life. And I didn't know. My dad's Lithuanian. I didn't know we have something in common
Yes,
there too.
yes, we
Wow.
do.
So I never, ever planned on being a teacher in America teaching German. That was not in my idea, but it just happened. I married an American and started teaching here, and it was kind of an accident that I ran into the German position. Miss Cleaver left, Boyd opened, and there was this job at McKinney High, and I thought, okay, I know I can speak German, so let's try that.
Yeah, we started at the same year. Yeah,
Mhm.
so
No kidding.
the German teacher left North on that year too. So
Yeah.
Wow. So both of you sort of stepped into a program that was in existence, but you're carrying it on by yourselves at your respective campuses.
yes.
I understand. That can be tough. And there are lots of other teachers that are in the same boat. But I feel for those of you that you're like, who do you turn to? Who do you talk to besides yourself?
Cynthia.
Yeah, email a lot.
Yeah, we work
Help.
together. And
That's great.
we have a good spirit among the three of us.
Yes,
so.
we do.
So when you say you share, are you talking about you share curriculum, but do you share some projects? I mean, do North and High do events together? Does that happen sometimes too?
With the club.
Well, we do events together with the clubs, yes. Silvia organized for us last year a cooking class.
Mm-hmm.
Her friend from Germany, right?
Mm-hmm.
She is a chef, and so we got to learn how to make German schnitzel and Apfelstrudel.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it was
Fun.
awesome.
It tasted
Pastries.
good too.
Yeah, it tasted wonderful.
Yeah.
My kids had a blast.
And then Cynthia had the idea to have what we call a Stammtisch. That's a get-together. And we did it at Bavarian Grill.
Yes.
And then kids and teachers from all three high school met, and we met there, and we wanted to do this again.
Yeah, definitely. My
And
kids
we did
wanna do that.
baking. We did baking together.
Yep, Christmas cookies. Yeah, yeah. So
Yes.
That's great. That's great. So you've got the instruction in the classroom, what goes on in your room, but you've also got this German club that meets after school.
Mhm.
yes.
Is that right? Do you meet monthly or weekly? How does your club get together?
We try and meet about every 2 weeks. We just kind of try and fit it into the schedule,
Mm-hmm.
what's going on that week.
That's great.
Yeah, we do the same every 2 weeks. Right now it's a little bit more often because we prepare for the homecoming parade, and for the first time we participate. So we have some extra work to do, so we meet more often.
No
But it
kidding.
will be 2 weeks, just like you do it. So.
That's great. That's terrific. And now, forgive me, I'm kind of backtracking, but I want to make sure that we mention that you've recently been recognized as an outstanding teacher in Germany. Is that right?
No, it was from the German Consulate General
Okay.
over here. And it just was accidentally, kind of. I didn't know this would come out of it.
Uh-huh.
I was asked by the consul to turn in some documentation about how I introduce culture in my class. And I had so many documents.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's your
okay,
class
let's put them all together,
full of
and I
culture.
send it in, and the award basically what came out of it.
Congratulations.
So thank you.
That's wonderful.
I try to be an ambassador for the country and connected, especially with southern Germany having so many connections to America since all the soldiers that were stationed there after World War II. There are so many families that are related now.
Mm-hmm.
And I live a bicultural life, and I just think it's something to show, that people can get together and understand each other and be happy together and be friends. I think it's very, very important. So
That's
I try to bring a lot of culture into my
Well, you
classes.
mentioned the connection, and I know that from things that I've read about the two of you, that you like to travel extensively, and
Absolutely.
obviously you've done some traveling, maybe from Germany here, but tell us a little bit about what opportunities students have to do that very thing.
We tried to get students on one of those expensive trips, but neither one of us could have enough students to get a trip together. And we tried to have all
Yes.
three high schools get one group that travels, and that didn't work either. So I heard about a program that's really affordable, and it's called Friendship Connection, and we participated the first time, and it was actually a real good experience.
I think we have video of that. Can we jump to that real quick?
Yes.
We want to see the young man that had an opportunity to go overseas.
So you went to Germany this past summer. Why did you get to go there? Well, it was an exchange program from our German class that was offered.
How does the program work?
Well, they match you with someone from Germany or wherever you want to go. And then they get to stay with you for a month. And then once they head back to Germany, a little while later, you get to go to Germany for a month and stay with them.
How was it to have a stranger in your class?
That's basically like any first encounter with a new person, I guess, having them stay with you for a month, just kind of getting to know someone new.
How was it to stay with strangers in Germany?
That was fun. That was fun because, one, in German, it's going to be fun. And two, it's kind of like meeting someone for the first time, There's just overall cool.
Would you recommend participating in this program?
highly recommend it. It was definitely fun. And for the price, I mean, you just pay for the ticket to fly there, and you get to stay with someone you already know for an entire month. It's probably the best price you'll find. It was some cool beans.
I like that. What was it called? The connection?
Friendship connection.
Friendship connection.
Yes.
That should be the logo underneath there. Cool beans. Some cool beans.
That's true. That's true.
That's great. So he had a student from Germany come over here.
Mm-hmm. It was a
First.
German student that was named Robin, and they matched them up by their interest and their hobbies. So it's not a school-to-school exchange. They really look which kids could become friends. And Robin stayed with Brandon for 4 weeks. He came to school, but of course he did not have to do any tests or anything. He just was there for fun. And he made friends with other kids, so there was always a group that hung out together. And so by the time that Brandon went to Germany, which was after the end of the school year, which means they don't lose any days, but they can still go to school in Germany. So he already knew Robin, and they had a real close relationship. You know, they kept in touch through Facebook and phone calls, I guess. And when Brandon went there, it's like, hey, this is not strange, you know. I know this guy. He's a very good friend. And it's like even other kids say, oh, can we do this exchange this year with Robin? Because they already know him.
Everybody knows Robin.
And then we
Almost
had
hang out at Robin's house.
2 girls that came, and one of the American girls went over there, and the other one will go this year. She
awesome.
couldn't the past summer. So it's really great, and as Brandon said, you just pay for the ticket.
Mm-hmm.
And we're really lucky because they fly out of Dallas, so there's no additional cost, you know, to travel to that main airport they all leave from.
Sure.
And I really hope you guys are doing it too, because it was such a great
awesome.
experience, you know.
Well, now we also have another video clip of what North is doing right now. And we're going to hear from some of your students.
Yes, absolutely.
And what happens in German Club and what it's like and how much they like being a part of the German program at North. Let's see that.
Because my family's German, and I wanted to get back to my German roots and really know about my family.
Well, my family is Pennsylvania Dutch, and I kind of wanted to get an understanding of what they were saying.
Because my dad knows some German, and he taught me that when I was younger, and I really liked it. And everybody takes Spanish, so I didn't want to take that. And Chinese looks really hard to learn. So.
Because once I started getting into it, I really loved the class and the people and Frau Povliches, and it all just really drew me in even further.
Because it looks good on to colleges, and because I've really enjoyed it, and I'd like to be fluent in it.
We can show people how German can be more popular than the other languages because it's not many people are experiencing it, and we can show people how other stuff can be introduced with German.
I participated a little bit last year. I went to a couple of the German parties, and those were really fun. We had a bunch of food, just food. That's all you can really think about when you're there. Just because everyone brings in all kinds of German specialties they have or know. I brought in a plate of bratwurst for one of them, and it seems really fun, and I hope to participate in more in this year.
Fantastic.
It's got to be Schneeball, which means snowball.
Kind of Geschwindigkeitsbeschränkungen, and that means no speed limits, and I like it because it's just a really long word.
Fabelhaft, because it's such a stupid word. It means fabulous, and we got a little inside joke going around our class of just Fabelhaft whenever you see somebody yell at each other in the hallways.
Vielleicht, because whenever you're stuck and you can't figure something out, you just start with vielleicht and then the rest of the words just come out.
Either Disco Katze, which means disco cat, or Ich habe Salat in meiner Hose, which means I have lettuce in my pants.
Okay, what is fabulous again?
Fabelhaft.
Fabelhaft.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm going to start using Fabelhaft. You ladies were wonderful. Thank you so much for being on the show. I really, really appreciate it. It was nice meeting you.